You've heard Now Listen, WJZD Radio, Detroit.com.
Are you guys ready? Good morning. Grand Risings on a beautiful Monday morning. How was your weekend? Good morning, baby. Demetrius, how was that run, man? And Phenomenal Mommy with us this morning. All the stars are coming out early. Are you ready for a brand new week? Are you ready to be better today than you've ever been in your life? Well, now's the time to make it happen. Oh yeah, send me that, Demetrius. It's springtime in the Motor City. We are in Detroit preparing for the NFL Draft. And so many other events are on the way. I'll tell you all about them. I told you that I would tell you about everything that we'll be involved in. That'll keep you live and going on in and around the city. So you will always be in the know when it comes to good things happening in Detroit. We are your new number one 24-hour station that streams jazz and so much more 24 hours a day worldwide. We are WJZD Radio Detroit.com. This is the Rise and Grind Morning, and I'm your man, 100 Grand. My name is Don Allen. Oh, I'm looking forward to that one, Demetrius. I'm looking forward. I know you got some fire. Speaking of fire, this is music from Cindy Bradley. It's called Drive. Also on the way this morning, John Smith and Deja. One of their older tracks called Mind Conception. Miles Davis is on the way. And oh yeah, Demetrius, we're going to play some Overjoyed by Demetrius Neighbors featuring Steve Lynn Morris. Or you know what I'm talking about. Then we're going to back it up with Rocket Love. Of course, I got to fire up some Smoke Jones. Music from Gotha, Joe Sample. And a classic throwback from Michael Henderson. Some Jill Scott is on the way. It's going to be a great hour musically. I hope you are ready. Strap yourselves in. It's about to go down. That's right. Hey, LaShawn, what's going on? To Mona C.A., good morning to you as well. Welcome to the Rise and Grind Morning. Got so much I want to talk to you guys about. I mean, first and foremost, do you guys have your tickets for the Demetrius Neighbors concert featuring Isis DeMille? If you don't have your tickets, what the hell's wrong with you? You better get your tickets. May 4th is just around the corner, okay? I will be your MC, and Demetrius is fired up and ready to do this. It's going to be at the La Pita Cafe in Dearborn, Michigan, and it's going to be fire. Waldo! What's up, Quincy? It's going to be fire. You got to be there. And if that wasn't enough, if that was not enough, Smoke Jones will be performing down at Cliff Bell's, and Kyle Lamont is bringing him on stage. I told you we are going to be everywhere, and I got some more. There's going to be a fundraising concert given by Johnny Lawrence, and it will be in Ypsilanti, featuring Daryl Beebe and LaShawn Gary. I'm telling you, it is gonna be fire. The proceeds will go to continually giving you guys free jazz in Ypsilanti. And let me tell you, Johnny Lawrence has been bringing it every single summer. It has been my pleasure and privilege to be their MC since the inception. Well, not the inception, the second one, all the way on. And he's had Alex Bugnon. He's had Gerald Albright. He's had, oh my God, Norman Brown, Randy Scott. Demetrius was there too. Paula Atherton. It's been awesome. So they're going to have a fundraiser, and you'll hear the commercial coming up this hour, and every hour. You're going to hear the commercial coming up every single hour. Want you to go out and support this free jazz. Want you to see free, live, great entertainment put on by these phenomenal artists. We got it for you. Corey, Gaston Brewer, what's going on? Wasabi, Corey. Y'all didn't think I was going to be here, did you? Where the heck else would I be? I had a great weekend. I hung out with my little brother. His name is Jace. He is 6 years old. And this man is cool as a cucumber. Me, him, and Dawn were hanging out. Then it was guys' night out. Me and Ray went to a discotheque. Yeah, I said it right. A discotheque in Ferndale. And it was a throwback thing, and it happens every weekend. The club is called Boogie Fever, so that'll tell you right there. It's all old school. But the sound system was amazing. The room was fabulous. And everybody was just there vibing and having a good time and singing along, and we had a great time. Hey, Buttons, what's going on? Josh Stiltner. And Uza Molokome. Did I get it right? I hope so. Welcome to the best part of your day. It's a brand new week. This is your opportunity to be better than you were yesterday and the days past. Aren't you so glad the Lord just chose to say you on the list to wake up this morning? Come on, let's try it again. Man, Demetrius, we're all about supporting Detroit artists. Actually, I'm about supporting live entertainment by true musicians and singers and artists of all kinds. That includes rap too. Even though we don't play rap, I'll still support it. And I want to share something with you guys. I touched on it last week. We're going to touch on it again. I want you guys to know something. This new technology we have out called streaming radio, it is just that. It's still in its infancy. But I am pleased, honored, privileged, happy, immensely happy to be one of the guys, hey, John B., one of the guys bringing you guys the music that we all love, just like it is on the dial. See, a lot of people say, well, if it ain't on the dial, it ain't on real radio. Why don't you come into the new century? This is the 21st century. Get involved. Wake the hell up. You don't need a radio. All you need is a cell phone, a tablet, or a desktop, and a Bluetooth speaker, baby, and radio is with you. I'm so tired of hearing people, watercolors this, watercolors that. Yeah, okay, they're pretty good. But there's one difference. There's one major difference between those guys, watercolors, and all the other stations, And I'll tell you what it is. The music that is selected on those platforms, it's all selected by computer. It's selected by computer, and the computer chooses your algorithms based on the songs that you choose, and it's going to throw stuff at you that you might like. That's not how we do it here. I select every song on this show every single day. And I got a witness. Dawn will tell you, I'm up here every day and night putting the shows together. That's why you don't hear the same thing back to back. You won't be able to tell what we're going to play next hour at 20 minutes after. So yeah, this is done by a human for some humans. The only computer part is that it's the platform itself, But someone said that we don't have a jazz radio station in Detroit. I beg to differ. There are quite a few, as a matter of fact. There is One Media World Radio with my partner in crime, the Dr. Juan Johnson, streaming jazz and so much more. Then there is WJZZ Internet Radio, and they stream as well. I spoke to Dwayne Parham yesterday, and they're doing whatever it is they do over there. Then there's us. But we're working hard just to give you guys what you want. So we hope you support it. Share us with your friends. Tell everybody about it. Yeah, Detroit does have a radio station. They're streaming. We're there in the new millennium. They're bringing it hard. We're bringing it long. We're bringing it 24 hours a day. And it's not a computer selecting your music. All you got to do is reach out to them and say, "Don, I want to hear some more from Mesa." Bam. Say, "I want to hear some John Coltrane." Bam. Say, "I want some Miles Davis." Say, "It's late at night and I want to hear some Frankie Beverly Twilight." Bam. We got you. What's up, Kong? Morning, Janae. That's my little sister. Praise the Lord. I prayed for all you guys. You know that. Yeah, I did. I did it this morning. You might have seen me before I opened the mic. I am in prayer. I always have my prayer before mic. I have my prayer again when I open my eyes. And when I carry out through my day, before I get behind this mic, I'm praying steadily for each and every one of you and for me. And why don't you do that? Pray for somebody that you don't know. Pray for somebody. Pray for your neighbor to live next door to you. It does change things. I'm a witness. Okay, on the hot topic today, happy Earth Day today. Happy Earth Day to each and every one of you. Incidentally, before I forget, a lot of you guys who are trying to get in on the WJZD radio page, you cannot get it. Thank you, baby. I like the way you put that. Let me post that one up. I'm going to put that one on the screen, okay? I received notice. I received notice from Facebook that they will no longer be posting shows like this one on the group, on my group page. But you can watch on Don Allen's page, and you can still watch on YouTube. So let's get it done. You can watch us on YouTube. You can watch us on my personal Facebook page. That's Don Allen. I think they're blocking it from all the groups from doing it. That's just Facebook doing what Facebook does. But once again, happy Earth Day. Uzo, I can add your friend Small John. Why don't you send me his music? WJCDradio@gmail.com. Let me give it a listen. This is Mind Conception. John Smith and his band Deja. Yes, it is Earth Day. Why don't you do something nice for the planet? Yeah, I know we're fighting with this ozone thing. We are deteriorating. We are tearing this planet God gave us apart slowly. So why don't you do something nice? Pick up some garbage, around your house. Everybody fix up your own spot. Let's start there. We will do so much better. Mow your grass, rake your leaves, put it in a paper bag, not a plastic bag. Put it in a paper bag and let the garbage man come and get it. That's where you start. If you live in an apartment, walk into your car, if you see something on the ground, pick it up and throw it in the garbage. Put on some gloves and throw it in the garbage. I know you don't want to just pick up anything with your hands. It is Earth Day. What are you going to do for Mother Earth today? Mother Earth has done so much for us, provided everything. God just put a beautiful spot and put us in this beautiful place, and we need to take care of it. So today is Earth Day. It begins today. Let's do some kind for the planet. Let's see, on our hot topic. Oh, I'm glad. I hope Janae is still with us. Janae, are you still out there? And Corey, I know Corey is still out there. My question for you guys today, I came up with this question, and we were discussing this while I was at work. John, you missed it. Are you a better person today because your mom or your dad whooped your ass when you was a kid? And why? What made you a better person because they whooped you? Because I'm tired of seeing these badass kids running around like they ain't got no sense. So, are you a better person today because your parents beat your behind as a child? Let me know. And what makes you a better person? This is how we start your day on the Rise and Grind. Daryl Dyer, you was on fire. Matter of fact, I loaded your set into my phone. Demetrius got that one. But seriously, salute Toga. Are you a better person because your parents disciplined you as a child? Good morning, Vicky Howard Terry. How are you, darling? But because I see kids every day, all day. I actually saw a little kid slap his mama because he wanted some candy. Mom took the candy and put it back, and the child slapped her. I wanted to intervene so bad. I really did. I really did. I was like, oh, hell to the no. If you don't do it, please let me do it. Because see, for all those bad children out there, now my mama's 86 right now. All those bad kids out there, I would love to take them down to Katy, Texas, and just leave them with my mama for one day. My mom old, but she'll still whoop a kid's ass. I mean, I know today what me and my brothers went through probably we were described as child abuse. Demetrius says, I feel I am because other than that, I would probably be in jail or dead. Amen. Amen to that. Johnny Lawrence just sent me something. I'm not sure if he's listening. Yes. I'm in the mood. This is mystery. Miles Davis. But I see so many bad kids, Now, I get it. Some kids, they whine because they're sleepy. You can tell when they're doing that. There are no tears coming out of their eyes. They just, they probably, the parents got them up too early to get them to the airport, so they're tired. I get it. But them other ones that their parents don't ever take them anywhere, so they get into this big airport and they run around and slide on the floor. And let me tell you something. When I was a kid, my mom, thank the Lord, she was able to, good morning, Tiffany. She was able to take us places, and she worked hard. My mom had 3 jobs at all times. Okay. When she was able, she planned out our trips. I mean, as a child, I took a train. A lot of you have never been on a train. I encourage you to do so. Take a train ride from here to Chicago. It's exhilarating. But we've gone on train rides to D.C. As a child, I was in Ohio, Chicago, D.C., Georgia, Florida. And see, Gaston says it definitely made me think about my choices. Now let's think about the kids today. They're protected by law. Clearly, the person who helped create this law had no kids. Dawn says, wait a minute. Let me move the cursor. Dawn says, once again, parents are being friends with their kids. I don't think it's so much so that I think the parents are afraid of being, turned in by the law. The kid picks up the phone, my mama beating me. But let me show you something. Let me explain something to you. I've seen situations where kids do that, and the police officers will come and say, what's going on? Well, she took my Xbox, and then she hit me, and da-da-da-da. And parents said, well, don't want to do your homework. He wants to come in late, whatever time. And I told him, no, that's not going to happen here. So the police officer said, tell you what, either your mama going to whoop your ass or I will whoop your ass. Which would you rather? Child, shut up. See, I'm a result of being whipped as a child. Or, I got whipped. We was rambunctious, me and my brothers were. So, as a result of that, I developed little things called manners, self-respect, respect for others. I did. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was in jail for traffic tickets once. Oh, I was a kid. I was a young teen. Actually, an older teen. But I've never been incarcerated for like any amount of time. But the discipline that my mom showed me and my brothers resulted in us knowing how to conduct ourselves in society today. That and raising us in the church. So Dimitri says it was a village concept back in our day. You're exactly right, because lady next door, boy, she busted on me and my brother so many times. Sarah, them boys over there making noise while you was at work. And my mom came in like Clint Eastwood. What's going on? Yeah, but that's the truth. I mean, it was a different time. This is music from the man. You will hear him May 4th at the La Pita Cafe in Dearborn, Michigan, featuring Isis DeMille, Demetrius Neighbors.
Over time, I've been building my castle of love.
Dawn says, like my mom said to my niece, I dare you to pick up that phone and call the police on me, and I'll be that last phone call you ever make, you ever touch in your life. Needless to say, my niece put the phone down. Gaston says it's also about the follow-up. It's a process of discipline and accountability. It absolutely is. Ladies and gentlemen, if you've got kids that are grown and then you're looking at those kids raise their kids, if you're auntie or grandma,
out a perfect come true. Oh,
I think it's time that you pull, if you see something wrong, pull that child, that son or daughter, pull them aside and say, baby, look, I don't want to get your business, and I can't direct you on how to raise your child, but I will give you an example of what happens if you don't draw the line. You're either going to visit that child in jail or the hospital or the morgue. So draw the line.
They do come true.
Scare them straight, if you will.
My dreams come true when I look at you.
Because, I mean, I thoroughly believe that if we could take a group of kids that have chosen the wrong path, take them, then they have these programs in other cities, take them to Jackson Prison and have them be interviewed by the inmates, and those inmates will set them straight. Because, I mean, the kids don't know what it's like to be incarcerated. I remember I saw a clip where the inmate said, you, come here. Yeah, you Mr. Badass, come here. And he said, I want you to put your hand in my pocket. Put it in pocket. And he put his hand in the inmate's pocket, and he was like, now you walk behind me. And that let everybody else know you mine. That's how they are treated. Because I don't care how big, how bad, how brave your little Johnny, little Bobby, little whoever is. It's a different world inside those walls.
True, forbid my dreams.
Oh, G Hen is with us. Now G can tell you. G works. See, if those of you who don't take care of your kids, they will eventually be with G Hen. And G Hen might come across as a smooth, mild-mannered, gentleman out here in the streets. But when he get to work, when that man gets to work, he has to take on a different type of persona. Because they're gonna try him, and he's gonna have to put introduce your child's face to a concrete floor quickly. Dawn says, I had a conversation with my nephew yesterday. I asked him to do something, and he says, I don't have to say please. I said, yes, I do, because kids deserve a level of respect, too. The little okay he gave me was priceless. Was that Jace? You see, the Lord knew what he was doing when he didn't give me kids. He's down, ain't got the patience for that. But I get to be the cool uncle, so I'm down with that. sorry. Before I read what G here just posted. G said they better try Jesus, don't try me. Otherwise, they're going to go meet Jesus. Smoke Jones, what's going on? I've got you. Matter of fact, Smoke, you just came on the scene just when I needed you. Right now, we're checking out Demetrius Neighbors doing a cover of Stevie Wonder, Overjoyed. Lucky Chucky, what's happening, baby? Now, when I played this tune, Overjoyed, by Demetrius Neighbors, I had to back it up with the man. I just had to. It's in my nature. It's what I do. That song led me to this song. What I try to do when I select my music is create a flow. And what better song to follow Overjoyed with than this one? This is the musical icon, Mr. Stevie Wonder. I've had the privilege of meeting him. He is so cool. Rocket Love, WJZD, Rise and Grind. Smoke, stay with me. I got you coming up next. This is the Rise and Grind morning. But do you? Are you a better person today because your mom and dad disciplined you? I like to think so. Oh, she is amazing, isn't she, Smoke? Isn't she? Greg Beasley, what's happening? G-Hen says, on a serious note, the apple doesn't fall from the tree. The parents are just as bad sometimes. Ooh. And so much more. Boy, you on point this morning, ain't you? G-Hen had some coffee. But that's the truth. Since the apple, it is true that the apple doesn't fall far from the tree, which means if you're a parent that has a child and the child is running around crazy, they got it from you. Chucky says kids today are a trip. If we had them the whipping that we got when we were growing up, CPS would be knocking on the door. A female Shakespeare of your time. But back when we were kids, there was a simpler time. There was no technology. The internet wasn't even a conceived ideal when we were kids. And our chat room was when we was all together over somebody's house, playing pool or playing ping pong in the basement. Spare the rod and spoil the child. Discipline is necessary. And it warms my heart when I see a parent discipline their child. I'm not talking about slap your child across the floor. But if the child is 4 or 5 years old and they do something in public, smack that hand. Say, no, we're not going to do that. We're not going to behave like that. Shout out to everybody who's had a mom like mine. And when we were out in public, she didn't get loud because we knew. She gave you the look. She was like, oh no. Didn't even say, oh no, just looked at you. And you straightened right the hell up, didn't you? See, those are parents that care. They love you beyond measure. My mom went to bat for me and my brothers. She did her best by herself. G-Hen says the state of soft on them too. The state is soft on them too. We can't call them inmates. We have to call them residents. This ain't Club Med. See, that's why I couldn't work with you, G-Hen. I'd be calling them something else. Don says, oh, that look was sometimes worse than the whooping. You ain't never lied because it was in anticipation of the whooping yet to come. Regina Rankin says, yes, thank God for our moms. I'm telling you, I'm going to always love my mama. I'm going to love my auntie, my mama, my woman, because fellas, they carry, the knowledge and the wisdom to share with youngsters. Something guys we don't have that wisdom. We don't have that mama wisdom. You might think you do, but you don't. I watched Dawn with her nephew, and she doesn't raise her voice. And he understands. Jay straightened right the hell up. See, that's that motherly wisdom she's imparting into that child. Now, when the mama don't know nothing, the kid, he's going to be pretty much lost cause. I'm joking. No child is a lost cause. Just some of them take more time than others. This is my man. Yeah, more Detroit talent. That was 3 Detroiters in a row, wasn't it? Demetrius, Stevie Wonder, and this guy, Smoke Jones. Say less. This is his brand new joint. Sing. Tell him about your eyes.
You spoke to me.
Yes. Now, this guy's going to be performing at Cliff Bell's May 4th. Kyle Lamont's bringing him on stage. I won't be at that show because I'll be with Demetrius' neighbors at La Pizza Cafe on the same night.
You don't have to.
Detroit is going to be on fire with live music. And all the live music you hear right here on WJZD Radio.
Love that's real. And that's
Smoke says sometimes you got to tap them. My mom actually knocked on my forehead in church. And like, anyone in there? That got me straight. Oh, I got like that. Like this.
Say less, say less, say less.
Straightened you right up too, didn't it? Jihan says, get them teddygrams, fruit and milk for a snack.
Through good and the bad.
Good morning, Carolyn. Oh, y'all are in rare form this morning.
Through the dark, together we can shine.
You like that track? That's Detroit vibe right there. Smoke Jones. Get your tickets now. Tickets are Smoke. Are the tickets still available? Did you sell out yet?
Looks after
I know it's got to be at 1 or 2 tickets left.
One that remains true. So
Now I want you guys to pay close attention. At the end of this hour, we're going to tell you about this show that Smoke Jones is doing,
say less, say less.
Demetrius Neighbors' show,
Another word.
and John E. Lawrence is having a fundraiser for the John E. Lawrence Summer Jazz Series. Tickets are still available. Cool. But y'all like this one, huh? I'm telling you, Smoke he's smooth. You shouldn't call him Smoke. You should call him Smooth Jones. Tickets available now. You can, Smoke, you want to give me the link? Pop the link on there so they know where to go and get it. Call Cliff Bells or go to the site and reserve a table. Sweet.
You told me you need.
Don says them secret pinches on the leg in church were brutal, and you better not drop a tear.
A man that
Good morning, Lori Hawkins with us this morning.
and makes you his world.
It just warms my heart to see you guys joining in.
said that
And for
you
those of you who are not able to view us on Facebook, this is on my personal Facebook page, or it is on YouTube. It is no longer on the WJZD radio page because Meta, owner of Facebook, changed their rules. Good morning, Bernadette.
Say no more.
Don't you say a word.
Say less, say less, say less. Don't say another word.
Man, if I could sing like you.
I see it in your eyes. I know you're feeling me.
There's the link if you'd like to get tickets for Smoke Jones right there. If you're watching it on the screen, it's https://cliffbells.com/reservations/ or just call Cliff Bells. It's downtown Detroit. Y'all know what the hell that's at. Don't be acting all brand new.
I'm who you're looking for.
Damn, that note, boy.
Say less, say no more. Say less, say less, say less. Don't say another word.
Chris Flores.
Say,
Cristobal Flores, what's going on, baby?
say no more.
Everybody sing.
Say less, say less, say less.
I can lip sync it with the best of them.
Say less, say less. less, say less.
This is the Rise and Grind morning.
Say less, say less, say less.
Didn't that note just shake you? Didn't it shake you? I'm telling you. Demetrius, you and Smoke need to get together and do a joint together. I think that would be fire. Detroit talent just flourishing in Detroit. We are flourishing with talent, and we're sending it around the world right here on WJZD Radio. We are jazz from Detroit. That's why we put the D in instead of the other Z. And Dawn doesn't have her microphone. Smoke, you wanna next time you're on stage, Smoke, call Dawn on stage and let her sing a song with you. I think a combination Demetrius Neighbor Smoke Jones joint together, that would be fire. But we are talking today. Are you a better person today because your mom and dad disciplined you? When I say discipline, I'm talking about you graduated like I did. You graduated from the shoe to the switch to the belt, and and in my case, to the extension cord. Heck yeah, my mom was not playing. I'm gonna tell you something. All my friends when I was growing up knew my mother, and they feared my mom because they knew that Miss Boo don't play. NFL draft in 3 days. Thank you, Chris Flores. But I'm telling you, I am so thankful that my mom loved me that much where she put her foot down and sometimes up my behind because, she cared that much about me that she wanted me to live this far in life. Now, after you reach a certain point in life where you got to spread your wings and fly on your own, then you do that. And if you're blessed to have children, you discipline them in the same manner in which you were disciplined. That does not mean to beat your kid unconscious. That does not mean to put scars on your kids. But kids, let's face it, they need their behind whipped every now and then because they don't know and they won't listen. And if you have to do it 2-3 times till they get it, do it 2-3 times till they get it. If they don't, away goes the Xbox, away goes the cell phone, away goes the tablets and all of that, and give them a book. That way you're punishing them, teaching them, and giving them something they can use for the future all at one time. Chris Floyd said, I got my ass beat. They need to bring it back. Yes, they do. But see, certain parents, y'all go too far. I mean, some of you, I've seen some of these fathers. They're like 6'9", 280 pounds, used to play pro linebacker for the New York Jets. Oh, that was somebody's mama. I'm sorry. But they go too far. See, as a parent, you got to know how far to go when you're disciplining your kids. Chris Flores says, my sons know I don't play. Absolutely. And the beauty of it is, and Dawn touched on it earlier, you cannot be your kid's friend. Let me say that again without the music. You cannot be your kid's friend, period. You are a parent. In order to be respected, you have to draw that line where y'all can't be friends. Y'all can agree on a bunch of stuff. I'm not saying you can't agree. But in households, it's a kingdom in which you and your spouse are the king and queen. Those are your loyal servants. So as servants, they get what? They get chores to do. Also, before chores, they get homework. And then after your homework comes the chores. After chores are done, and after homework is checked and completed, then we go on to extracurricular activity. Call your friends, get out the house. And my mom, she was like, get out. Go on next door. Go hang with Daryl Johnson and, go find John Jones and Daryl Gooden. And I got on my little 10-speed and I was gone. Chris Flores said, fuck these kids. Y'all didn't think I was going to say that, did you? That's what he put. All it causes is financial stress and mental fatigue. Well, if you can't stand that, my brother, if you can't stand that mental fatigue and financial stress, then you shouldn't have laid down in the first place. If you lay down and you make that child, you and your female counterpart or male counterpart, y'all conceive a child, you get all the niceties and goodies that go along with it. Starting off with diapers and doctor bills. You get a bunch of niceties like doctor bills, diapers, baby furniture, toys, that you really didn't have to buy the toys. You don't really have to buy toys for infants. Hell, they don't know what toys are. You ever seen an infant on Christmas Day? They are more consumed by the shiny wrapping paper than they are with the actual toy. We're talking about, are you a better person because you were disciplined? I think you were. Matter of fact, you learn responsibility as a child. You learn respect as a child. You learn when you get in front of somebody else. Yes. Good morning. How are you? Welcome to the Rise and Grind. We're asking the question, are you a better person today because your mom and dad disciplined you? And I believe it's true. Carolyn said, my mother and father are a great team. They supported the punishments each gave. Yeah, and see, don't try to play one against the other because that crap don't work. Demetrius said, hey, DA, Althea Renee did a cover of this Joe Sample song. Oh, did she? Send it to me. Send it to me, Demetrius. This is 7 years of good luck. Joe Sample. I had the privilege of DJing his family reunion down in Houston. Joe was so cool. Rest in paradise, my brother. Good morning, Selena. Grand risings to you as well. Keeping things cool for your Monday morning. Happy Earth Day, everyone. It saddens me when I see kids with young parents. And these young parents, they don't really know too much because their parents didn't teach them nothing either. So they don't know how to discipline a child. And you can tell because, the English that they speak is broken when they're speaking to the child. What you doing over there? I thought you already been done gone. What the hell is that? I actually heard one say that. What are you doing over there? I thought you already had been done gone. What kind of English is that? And that saddened me. I was like, poor thing. Skipped that English class altogether, didn't you? Regina Reck, I am a better person because Naomi/mom didn't take no shit from us. And I know she didn't because I know Regina Rankins and I know her brothers. And I remember Cedric too. And I was scared of y'all mama. For that matter, I was scared of your sister. And she had an older sister. Carolyn, we grew up in the day when the neighbors would get you before you got home. Oh, yes, we did. LaShawn Carr said, one thing I hate to see is parents cursing their kids out. It's not necessary, it's degrading. LaShawn, it's okay if the parent cusses at the kid in the house, in private. Because what goes on in your house is your business. My mom, taught me some introduced me to a very colorful vocabulary. And only when I get super angry will I use it. But when you're out in public, that's bad. Don't just, once again, which is why my mom reinforced the look. When we were in public, if I did something wrong, she gave me that look, I snapped too. Regina said, yes. Yeah, I did know her. See, we all grew up in the same neighborhood, right there, northwest side of Detroit. Regina and Bug Dog was right there on Winthrop in St. Martin's. I was on Murray Hill between St. Martin's and Cambridge. St. Martin's and Vassar, my bad. It's been a long time. But see, now it's scary because when you think about it in terms of the future, those same badass kids are going to be running this place when we get too old to do anything about it. Yeah, my mama did recite the vocabulary of the D. Matter of fact, she helped write it. I need one of my brothers on here listening. Jerome or Daryl. Daryl's in Mesa, Jerry's in Katy. If you are listening, please chime in. And Bernadette was on St. Mary's. She was between Pembroke. No, she was between Trojan and Hessel. I remember. I still drive through the old neighborhood and look at some of the houses. Things have changed, but things do change, and that's the beauty of life. Listen, guys, once again, you will not be able to see this show on the WJZD Facebook page anymore. You have to go to my personal page, or you can go to YouTube. Now, hopefully before the summer's out, I will have another page added to the website. And I'm going to add a window or a screen on the website where you can watch the show live anytime you want and any episode you want right there on our website. That's coming. Priyaz says, old school training in the ways I was raised. Train up a child in the way that they should go, and when they are old, they will not depart from it. That's biblical. And I do know some kids that departed from it, and they regretted it. Dawn said, Lord, Don's memory recall is scary as hell sometimes.
All wasn't lost today.
Shout out to Mike Jaworski.
Your brown eyes.
I got his name wrong again, dog.
Convert.
This is classic Michael Henderson.
And let
Will you be my girl?
that you are the right girl
This is Detroit talent.
for me.
Sounds like the neighborhood down in Cleveland. See, we all are one neighborhood.
Don't need to
Chris says, I still have nightmares of my dad's whooping my ass in the car off of McGraw and Central. Lord knows.
of the same love. You don't need.
What was you doing over there on McGraw and Central?
It would be a shame.
Do you remember this one, Regina?
Yeah.
This
Take
was one of
my-
those slow jams that all of us learned how to slow dance on. You remember this? Didn't know what the hell you was doing. Fellas was getting excited and had to step back a little bit.
I can
I ain't lying. Y'all know I am.
turn without
Oh, that's right. You are from Southwest.
Stop this mistreating.
Won't you be my girl?
I wanna stay with you. I wanna lay with you.
Shout out to everybody
and
who
just
remember this song.
be your man.
Hanging out in the parking lot
My-
at Palmer Park.
Be my girl.
Everybody knows basement parties with the blue light and
Be my girl.
the black light posters from the music pub. Shout out if you remember Pants Galore, the $5 store.
Be my
See, I
girl.
want to take you back to that time.
My girl.
I miss those days.
Be my girl.
At the Green 8 Shopping Center, right across the street from Northland.
I need you.
I remember Eastland Mall. I used to drive all the way down there. Southland Mall.
All the girls I meet.
Yep, the quarter parties. You spend a quarter, you can go in the basement and dance all night long.
It's not even a bother.
I've got one more song, Chris, but I promise you I will get some Marvin Gaye and some Teddy in there for you on Wednesday. Incidentally, guys, after next week, my days on the air are going to change as well.
I first saw you.
Because I'm starting a new bid, so certain days I will be on at I'll be on at 8 o'clock in the morning.
But you look
But I will be on Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
and my walking for the
More
day.
Friday and Saturday than on Thursday, but I'll be on Thursday, Friday, and Saturdays in about a week. And we're going to do it all like we normally do.
You've got me dreaming.
Now I want you guys to stick around till 10 o'clock. Yes, those were the days. I got tears in my eyes thinking about those days. I really do. It's a blessing to get old, but it also sucks because my knees are bad, hair is gone.
Let me lay
you know I'm going to be at the Drive. Dawn and I have an event at Eastern Market we have to go to on Thursday, and we figure we'll walk right on over. What the hell, you know?
Be my girl, be my girl, be my girl.
Once again, listen to all the commercials right after the next song. It'll tell you about the Demetrius Neighbors concert. It'll tell you about the Smoke Jones concert, and it will tell you about the John E. Lawrence fundraiser for the John E. Lawrence Summer Jazz Series. One more thing. It's springtime, guys. Your grass is growing. It is growing. You got them dandelions in front of y'all houses. I've been driving up and down the streets. Why don't you do me a favor? Do yourself a favor. Call J Firm, the Firm Lawn Care Service. And that commercial is coming up, too. And I want you guys to give this man a call. This is a brother from Detroit getting it done. From sun up to sundown. Then he got another job he goes to when he's not cutting grass. Came and did my lawn, hooked it up. And got all the tools. I'm not talking, this is all professional grade stuff. J Firm Lawn Care. The commercial's coming up in just a second. Baby. Now let's take a long walk. Baby. And we have, when you think about it, baby. We have been taking a long walk. A walk in our past. Baby. Oh, Smoke, you know I'm trying to do what I do, baby. I want to see everybody flourish. Baby. Now, Jill. You're here. I'm always here for you, Jill. And please, I really dig I'm digging your company. I dig all of your company. Your style. Call my man J Firm. Get your lawn done, because it looks atrocious. I ain't lying. Mentality, yeah. Next hour, Frankie Beverly and Mays. Imagination. Have mercy on me. Music from Sweetback coming. Come on. Jared Lawson, Bob James, Billy Cobham, Incognito, Billy Paul, and my man Wilfred Freelix. And if y'all forgot about Wilfred Freelix. Next hour, Streets of Gold. It's on the way. WJZD. Let's walk, y'all. Oh yeah, shout out to my man Eric's I've Been Framed. Check out this t-shirt. I wear this because I was the last guy on the air. Wait a minute, I'm going to read what my cousin said in a second. I got this shirt because I was the last guy on the air at WJZZ. And in honor of the original JZZ radio station, Jazz 106, y'all remember that? I bought this shirt. Check this out. Situation, temptation, education, relaxation, elevation. Maybe we can talk about other. I thought I had to have it. Your background. Gary Hunter, what's going on? Sometimes we all gotta swim up. But you're the prize of a man because of it. Yes, I am. Put your good foot down. And Gary knows because he's family. Gary and I are cousins. Man, you're so fat and you're all right. Yes, we are getting older and we're getting better. Listen, guys, it has been my privilege, my honor. I want you to do me a favor. I want you to share this station. And when somebody says, how come Detroit doesn't have a jazz station? Say, hush. Hush. They do. They're just in a new millennium and you aren't. But let me see your phone. Let me see your phone and go to Google and type in WJZD Radio. It'll take them to the website. It'll let them know Detroit does have a jazz station. It is a legacy of WJZZ. We've got Kyle Lamont, we've got Gene Edwards, we got O'Neal Stevens, we got Bannies Johnson, we got Mello Mike Dowdell, we got Jay Square, we have Maurizio Doduzio, and we got me. You in Chicago? Shout out to my big brother Big D over in Mesa, Arizona. I wish you were here earlier. We were talking about being disciplined as a child, and no one could express it better than you. Gary Hunter, give me a call when you get back in the city. Maybe we can talk about times in entirety. Listen, I want you to make it a great day on purpose. Do it on purpose. Do it with authority. Be the reason why somebody smiles today. Be the blessing, a better blessing today than you were yesterday. And that's going to be hard because you were the bomb yesterday.
Let's let it all go and have some fun.
I know you made some mistakes. I know you did. It's okay.
Talk about it.
We all make mistakes.
Or maybe we can see a movie. Or maybe we.
But today is a new day. You have another opportunity. You see, you were on that list that God put together and said, yeah, you're on the list to wake up this morning.
Maybe we can take a cruise and listen to the rooster. Maybe eat some passion fruit. Or
So
maybe
utilize this opportunity
to the blue.
to make somebody smile today. Make somebody feel good about just being alive.
Let's take a long walk.
I love each and every one of you, and I thank God each and every time I think about you.
Find a spot.
And yeah, I included you. If nobody else prayed for you today, I already did it.
Nations of your
And I'm going to do it again. So ain't nothing you can do about it.
situation, temptation, education.
Smoke Jones, Gary Hunter is my cousin.
Elevation.
I want you guys to have a great day.
Maybe we could
Better than the one you had yesterday. Happy Earth Day to each and every one of you. I want you to stick around. I'm not going to turn the camera off so all you guys can hear the commercials that are about to follow. I've got 4 commercials. 4 little commercials. And all the first 4, all of them. Actually, I got 5 commercials. The first 4 are the best ones.
Maybe we can see a movie, or maybe we can see a play on Saturday. Maybe we can grow a tree.
Are you rocking with me? Join us Wednesday for Don Juan in the morning.
The blues, baby, to the roots, baby, the passion fruit, right to the blues.
Shout out to everybody down in South America checking us out right now. Everybody overseas, South Africa. I'm going to leave the camera on. You guys keep listening. And remember to make each and every day count. We are WJZDRadioDetroit.com. Thanks for watching. He's coming just in time for spring. Saturday evening, May 4th, the Jazz Masters Entertainment Group presents an intimate evening with national recording artist Demetrius Neighbors and his special guest, Isis DeMille. Saturday, May 4th at the La Pita Cafe Banquet Center, 22681 Newman in Dearborn, Michigan. It's an intimate evening with Demetrius Neighbors. Doors open at 6. Showtime is at 7 p.m. Get your tickets now at Eventbrite at jazzy3.eventbrite.com or at the door. An intimate evening with Demetrius Neighbors, sponsored by the La Pita Cafe and Banquet Center, Dearborn's premier fine dining and banquet experience. Springtime never sounded so good.
Detroit, mark your calendars. Coming to Cliff Bell's Jazz Club in downtown Detroit, Saturday, May 4th, for 2 incredible shows. Detroit's soulful crooner, Smoke Jones.
Your eyes spoke to me from the start.
Smoke Jones featuring Randall V. Wilson and his band, Saturday, May 4th at Cliff Bell. Hosted by WJZD Radio Detroit's own Kyle Lamont. Get your tickets now. Call 313-961-2543 or go to cliffbells.com. Don't miss Smoke Jones.
Prepare to dance and sway because something thrilling is on the horizon. Join us Friday, May 24th from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. at the Lincoln Consolidated Schools Performing Arts Theater for an electrifying event you won't want to miss. Who's the mastermind behind this sensational gathering, you wonder? None other than the talented John E. Lawrence. He's hitting the stage with his Wake Up the Groove concert and celebrating the release of his brand new single, Cruising on the South Side. This isn't just any concert, it's a fundraiser supporting the John E. Lawrence Summer Jazz Series, bringing you the best free entertainment around. And guess what? You're invited to be part of all of it. For just $25, secure yourself a general admission ticket and immerse yourself into the magic of live jazz. But hold on, there's more. Upgrade to the VIP meet and greet for $75 and enjoy exclusive perks like refreshments and preferred seating. But that's not all. Joining John E. Lawrence on stage are special guests LaShawn Gary and Daryl Beebe, promising an evening filled with soulful melodies and unforgettable performances. So mark your calendars, spread the word, and get ready to groove with us on May 24th. Tickets are selling fast, so grab yours now and let's make some memories together at the Wake Up the Groove concert and CD release party. See you there.
The Firm Lawn Care and Snow Removal Service takes care of the outside of your home so you can rest easy on the inside of your home. 313-799-3476. At any season, the firm is on your side with expert lawn care, bush and tree service, debris and snow removal, with handyman services available upon request. The Firm Lawn Care and Snow Removal Service. Call 313-799-FIRM. That's 313-799-3476. Let the firm take care of the outside of your home so you can rest easy on the inside of your home.